Hello everybody, welcome to the first strike zone for the 22-23 high school bowling season. Dan Masters here with the NSAA. Just like years past, every few weeks during the season, I will be releasing a strike zone to keep schools up to date on news throughout Nebraska with bowling, try to be proactive and keep lines of communication open. This version of the strike zone, I've linked up the most recent up-to-date rules that come from the USBC. That's the rules governing body that we follow. Make sure you take a look at that. Get in touch with what changes came from last year. Also, wanted to talk real briefly about the manual. Each year I update a manual, have our board approve it, and it's our Nebraska-related rules and regulations. That manual for this year will probably be coming out in the coming weeks. It's not posted yet. The old manual from last year is still up there on the bowling page of the NSA website. If you're a new school, make sure you're checking that manual out. Make sure you read it front to back, because there's some very specific rules that we follow in Nebraska that you're going to want to be familiar with. Speaking of rules, all head coaches are required to take an online rules meeting. I've linked up in the attached document of the strike zone the link to the rules meeting schedule. Take a look at those dates. The rules meeting will open up in October. You'll get access to that as a head coach via your NSAA login. Your AD has your passcode, and you will take that rules meeting, or watch it, I should say, via your login and get credit for it. Make sure you take note of when fees start kicking in, because it starts as free and ends as a $50 late fee. One other thing, if you are getting new uniforms, make sure you email or give me a phone call. I've got some things that I call your attention to regarding maybe some rules changes coming down the pipe for next year. So take note of that. And last but not least, probably the most important topic for this strike zone is, it is preseason. You've still got time to do this, but to do it sooner than later is my recommendation. If you are a coach or the AD, make sure you are communicating, and in fact over-communicating with your bowling centers. Whether it's the practice times and dates, or it's the contest date and time that you're going to host, get those things locked down on the center schedule and your schedule, and be proactive, because we all know bowling centers get busy when the weather turns and it gets cold. With that, have a great week, everybody.